It's your boy Maz checking in with you. Hope everybody's been doing good. Today is Friday, sometime in September. We're near the tail end of it. I just drank all my chai and I think it's kicking in. This is my second glass. So it's kicking in for sure. But on this channel, if you guys are just tuning in with me live here and you don't know who I am, my name is Maj, aka Plant Based Games. Uh, was vegan at the beginning, and then I was vegetarian, and then went vegetarian for a good 7.5 years. I still do primarily plant based, but every now and again, of course, I'll have some meat. Why do I have some meat? Because it works well with me. What works well with me may not work well with you. That's up to you to find out. And here, I'm just here to elicit and help bring that out to you and let you know that, hey, your health, your wealth, your vitality is important. And this is something that you need to put some focus, time, energy, and put emphasis and oomph on. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I wanted to share with you another thing outside of just my health and what I do there, because I'm actually about to go into the gym. Another thing that I do and I'm involved in is the cleaning space. I have had a cleaning business since 2017, and before that, I got into the cleaning when I was just doing some cleanings here and there while I was in college. It was cool, quick money, easy, in and out, 15 minutes, boom, 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 boom. And then I think it was like, I forget how much per month, but it was only 15 minutes a night. And I can go in any time of night. I can go in at 10 a.m., I can go in at 12 p.m., I can go in at 2 a.m., and I did. I took advantage of that because for someone at that time, someone like me, I enjoyed that flexibility. Now I don't do those type of things. I more so am getting those cleaners and I'm putting them in those spaces, and I'm going out and getting these contracts, getting them signed up, locked up, getting the buyers and putting them into place and running the jobs in itself. So helping get people some work, some employment, and I'm also going out there and helping other people, get their office space cleaned. And not only do we do commercial, we're also doing residential. And these residentials, I'm now so focusing on getting reoccurring business in the residential side. So focusing on getting the housekeeping, window cleaning, and we do carpet cleaning. So I originally did start with doing the carpet cleaning, and that was all well and good. Started off doing VLM, very low moisture carpet cleaning, for anybody that does know what that is or doesn't know what that is. And it dries in about 2 to 4 hours. Most times, I would say about 80% of the time, you're going to get the same result that you'll get with an extraction, a good extraction, but it does take some time. On the way to getting an extraction unit myself, weighing out what I should be putting some investments in going into the winter. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that looks with that. But I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why I love the cleaning industry and why I've been in it I consider it so long. Before even doing this, I was a personal trainer. I still do train myself on a daily basis, and I share with you my journey, try to tune in with you. Let me know if you guys want me to share with you my programs, what I do for diet and fitness, as well as just overall health component while running my businesses and also networking and getting to know people. I think a lot of people just put an emphasis on one or the other, saying like, "Oh, it's just all about business. You need about business," but they let their health suffer, or they just go straight into health and they forget about building a legacy, building a life for their kids, and setting them up successfully in the sense of financial and assets and tax efficiencies. All of these different wealth building strategies, they just tend to let it lean on the other side. I think it's a firm balance between the two. So that's why I share here on this channel. But before I get too far off on the deep end there, one of the main reasons I love the cleaning space is because it's low barrier of entry. If you wanted to do a cleaning business, like if you're in high school, if you're 40, 50, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're a man, you're a woman, if you're black, white, yellow, Asian, it doesn't matter what color you are. You can start a cleaning business today. You just go to the store, you get your mop and bucket, whatever kind of cleaning you're going to do, you get started on that and you can do it today. So very, very low barrier of entry. I would say, depending on the type of cleaning that you want to do. For me, the lowest barrier of entry one was starting a window cleaning business, and the highest return that I would get. Hey, what up, Brazil? I'm out here in Colorado. Where in Brazil are you from? Because I would love to do that. Um, are usually clueless. Okay. We got a troll in the comments. So with that being said, when I'm over here in the in the in the space of working on the cleaning business and growing that, that's where I noticed the most return was going on the window cleaning side. So when I get my window cleaning equipment, I just went to Home Depot, got my Home Depot stuff, and then got my first job. The job was from online marketing. I used Thumbtack app, and that's one thing that really helped out in this whole process. So after I got that job, it was a 200 plus dollar job, and that was a really really good um, investment at that time. And that's where I was like, okay, let's get this thing rolling. Let's get it going. So after that, my first week doing window cleaning, carpet cleaning, and being able to do gutter cleaning, that's where I was able to get about $1,000 that week. And at the same time, I was working those other jobs that I was doing, like I told you about, getting into the space of the cleaning the banks and things like that, because I was in college, right? So after getting out and getting out of college and focusing on the training, focusing on the cleaning business, I was like, all right, I'm doing way too much right now. Let me just switch this up. So I did. I switched things up, focused on the carpet cleaning, focused on the window cleaning, and my health. Everything was well and it was good. Um, just all around, right? Because we're not just focusing on one or the other. We're focusing on both our health and our wealth building. So once we get there in that space, that's where I'm like, okay, I'm active. I'm not sitting on my ass like most people do. They just sit on their ass and do what they're going to do, and then they do whatever. So once I got out of college and graduated, for the hater out there, Jimmy, do you got a life, bro? I hope you're still in the comments. Keep dropping it down below. This is great. I'm gonna screenshot this too. So whenever this is something that I noticed too when I'm in the when I'm on when I was reading about YouTube, is that once you start getting the haters, that's when you notice that the traction is starting to pick up. So thank you so much. But yeah, after I graduated college and switched it up, I was just focusing on those two things: being active and making money, right? So I started my own personal training, did it online. Check out my Instagram, MAJSAYY, where you'll be able to see all the people that I've helped out there. And I really was focusing primarily on Instagram and building up my following there and really doing stuff deep in the sense of wanting to train people online. But then I realized a lot of the things that I was doing with training people online, it wasn't filling my own cup, not as well. So I thought at that time, because I was at the gym and I was just tired of the same environment. I don't know about you, but I cannot sit in the same space all the time. Are you a Top G fan? I mean, he's cool. I don't necessarily consider my fan of anything. I'm a fan of God. That's really it. And but yeah, so that's where it was at. It was at that point where I'm like, okay, let me switch things up. So we started doing our cleaning stuff. We were working 2 a.m., 12 p.m. We had more flexibility with our time, and that's the second thing I love about the cleaning space is when you're started, is you have more flexibility. It just depends on the customer. Is your customer going to agree with you showing up at the job at XYZ time? It's good to have a 3-hour arrival window so that you could communicate within that 3-hour arrival window as to when you want to link in with the customer, right? So that's another thing is the flexibility, and it's allowed me to focus on my health, focus on my family, focus on networking and getting to know all these other strategies. I learned strategies of creative financing, wholesaling, investing in stocks. We're actively doing that right now, and also building up our social media and digital marketing. And digital marketing is something that's been really huge for growing a business online. So that's why I'm learning about this actively right now. I know that at the beginning stages, it's analysis paralysis, right? Analysis by paralysis. So as you're getting started, a lot of people, they'll have, at least when I started, I had this imposter syndrome. I was like, oh, is this something that I want to do? Can I see myself doing this, doing the real estate stuff? And I was like, no, I'm doing the cleaning stuff. I just really want to focus on this. So as I was going about it, it was shifting my identity and realizing, what am I doing? But the longer that I stuck with it and the longer that I really kept going deep into the space, that's where I realized, like, wow, this can actually happen. I'm starting to close deals. We actually closed 2 deals this week, netted 16 grand on one yesterday. And then the other day we got in 9,000. So, do the math right there as to what we got right there. And that, with the first deal, we got a family in the house that, I don't want to go too far deep on this because it's about the cleaning space, and I'll tie it back in at the end. But we got 2 families into each of these houses. One was in Wildwood, Florida. The other one's in North Glen, Colorado, out here. And it's great. Those are the type of the projects that I put myself into, where it's fulfilling and it fills my cup, right? I feel like a lot of people, they go about life not filling their cup. And if you don't fill your cup, like Jimmy in the comments, all you're going to do is just go to other people and then just spill your bullshit onto other people, because you have nothing going on with your life and you really feel bad about how you feel, so you have to try to tear down other people. But if you're not like Jimmy and you're busy trying to fill your cup, you're busy trying to help other people and bring value to other people, that's where you're going to notice the growth. That's where you're going to notice that God, the universe, is going to reward you, right? So that being said, the third thing that I want to share with you, and this is going to tie into the real estate stuff, is cash flow. When you're doing a cleaning business, you're going to really be able to notice that you're going to have a higher return on your efforts, right? So expenses, let's say that you put in every dollar that you put in when you're doing a cleaning, like when you're buying supplies or whatever, expect to get about a 30% return, maybe a 20 since you're just getting started. But a 20% return is better than the 0, right? Because not many people are getting a return. The only thing they're doing is they're trading their time for money. They go in for an hourly job, and then that's all they're doing. They're just working and trading time for money, right? So with that being said, if you're working a job, I'm not knocking you. I worked a job before, but realize that when you're working a job, you're capping yourself there. Do something outside of that. Start an online business. I am still been learning how to do online businesses because it's such a vast, big creature that you have to figure out, or a big project rather, and you're just trying to get it all together because there's so many things, so many ways you can make money. Like there's so many ways you can make money in real estate, but online there's so many ways that you can make money there as well. And yeah, so I just want to share that with you guys. I'm going on 15 minutes right now. I'm gonna hit this workout. It's Friday, man. We just got paid. You know what I'm saying? Got paid yesterday and got paid today on the W-2 side. Man, this is great. Hey, for those that actually tuned in and watched, share with me something that you didn't like, something that you did like about this video, and I want to hear your honest opinion. But your name can't be Jimmy, though. Jimmy, you already used all your passes, bro. You already used all of them. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay blessed. Remember just to like, share, subscribe as well on Instagram and the YouTube. It's your boy Mosh checking out. Peace.